Okay, this is a little interesting because unbeknownst to me, Alan Locker with the Locker Room had an interview with Anka Noel and Sean Kanan. And they've been really heavy in the storyline this week because, Deacon and Sheila got engaged and now everyone's hearing the news and the fallout. So it was really fun to see the actors' reactions to their storylines, and you know they just ask questions that you wouldn't normally get to know about. So um turns out, which I kind of knew a little bit but I wasn't for sure, but actors don't always get the scenes like days ahead of time. So when Sean Kanan, who plays Deacon, found out that there was going to be an engagement, he said that his reaction was complete shock about being engaged. And Annika said that she is supportive of, like, they have a great father daughter bond on the show, and she loves Kimberlyn Brown as a person and an individual. But I don't know about the. All she would say about the wedding is that she doesn't think, because the question was, "Do you think there's going to be a wedding at all?" And Sean said, "Well, I don't know." And then Annika said, "I think it might be like a Vegas wedding." So I don't know. I mean, I would take that to mean that she's supportive of a marriage if it's to be, but that she didn't think it'd be a formal affair. So, um, but Annika is really sweet, and Sean's great. They're both great together. I mean, great. You can tell they have a great friendship. And as always, like I always say, two actors, just like acting, um, when they have a friendship off the screen, you can tell because it usually translates into on screen at some level. And then if you put in the work, it makes it look seamless. And that's what I enjoy because for me personally, I don't like it to feel like the person's acting. I don't like it. I like when it feels like they're not acting. And this is just them coming across on screen. Not like, hey, I'm going to say this line here, then I'm going to do this, I'm going to say this line here, you know? Or I'm going to cock my head this way so it looks this way or whatever. Um, yeah. But as far as the storyline, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'd be supportive of a wedding because, and I am supportive of it because no matter what someone does, I believe at the end of the day, they they deserve somebody being in their corner, and if that means a marriage, then great. And if Kimberlyn and Sean or the people at Bold want them to have a proper wedding, I say go for it. I mean, you give a proper wedding to anyone else, right? So why not? And it might be funny because you can have the wedding, but then you can have like, say, okay, say you have the wedding and say you have the dress and everything's perfect. And then after they say their vows, something goes on after that. So it's still legal, but then you have the bloopers or whatever after that. You could do that. So there's a million different ways you could go with this. It doesn't have to be straight down the line. Oh, we could never do, or we shouldn't do this, or just keep an open mind. Um, and let's see what else is going on. Don't know where Liam is. Okay. Um, Hope. Oh, Hope got is trying to get Brooke to talk to Deacon. Tried to talk some sense into him about Sheila. That's where we are with the storyline. But like I said, I hope nothing gets in the way of the marriage. I mean, what I hope is that despite all the people saying, no, don't do it. I think they should do it because they love each other despite everybody else, and then have whatever happens after the fact. That's what I'd like. But all right, guys.